Hello. So what we're just recap some of the parts from just what I needed to start off with, and then we'll look at some of the other bits. So to start off with, we have the really heavily palm muted intro. So just to recap that, we've got 7 on the A string. Now with the palm mute, I'm putting my hands like quite a bit further forward. So rather than having like a spongier sort of sound, you want to bring it a bit further forward. And it's a bit more A string dominated, so you can, even though you feel free to, you know, hold the power chord, well, hold the chord so you're ready for those stabs. But, you know, focus the palm mute on the A string. So you got. So then if we switch to the fingers, so the intro, you got. Cool, and for that chord stab, I am barring my third finger across the D, G, and B, and playing the A with my first finger. You don't have to bar your first finger, but it can happily rest on those strings. All right, so there's the intro, and then you've got the verse, which is a couple of times, which is just you know, power chords. So again, fairly heavily palm muted, but you're playing both strings this time. So you got 7 on the A, so an E5, 7 on the E, which is an B5, and then up 2 frets to 9, which is a C sharp 5. You can go down to C sharp 5 on fret 4 if you want as well, and then up a string up to G sharp 5. So we got. Or. Cool. And then okay, so there's the intro and verse. So then there's another guitar that comes in. Well, there's always 2 guitars. Like actually in the verse, one of the guitar just goes. So they have like a crotchet at the end of the bar rather than continuing constant quavers. Like, so rather than that, it's. And so on. But then there's a lead guitar part which kind of does a little bluesy riff here. So I've got my first finger on 7 of the A, and then third finger on 9, like a power chord. But we're gonna alternate on occasions with our little finger up 2 frets from our third finger. So in this case, the 11th on the D string. So if that's a bit of a stretch, you can use your second finger instead of your third finger. So whatever feels comfortable. So we're going to alternate, or like this. So yeah, there's this little pattern where it goes, and it accents the little finger here, and then you do exactly the same on the B5. So you move it up to up a string or down a string, whichever way you look at thinking. So you kind of got that like very typical like rock and roll, but it's got a bit more of there's some syncopation in there. There's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then do it up. Right now, again you can move down to the 4th fret on the A. But this time we're putting in a flat 6 rather than a major 6. So we just play the 5th 1 fret up from our 3rd finger. Or you can also do that from fret 9 on the E. There's no right or wrong here, like just choose whatever you feel best. So and then on it goes down to the 4th fret on the E string, a G sharp, and then they turn it into a major chord and build it up. So you've got, after the intro, you've then got 2 power chord verses, and then you've got kind of like the pre-chorus where you've got the and then I believe it kind of goes into something a little bit more. There's a cool video. Well, there's a video on YouTube which just has the guitar parts on it. So I'll just play that and play along. So. Oops. So yeah, kind of got this little, again, sort of continuing the rock and roll vibe. So after that, we've got, oh, what's going on with guitar? Sorry about that. Okay, so we then got like an E major. So you're just playing like a normal E major, so 1 on the G, 2 on the D, 2 on the A, and strumming all of them. But then we're going to bring our little finger on and off here. And then we're going to switch to a B. So there's a couple of ways you could play this. So just like that. And then the second chord, I would personally go... But it sounds like they slide up, but I would personally probably just go, which is like fret 4 on the D, G, and B, and we're alternating between fret 4 and 5 on the B. So you can do that with your 3rd or 2nd finger. So you but you can also, because it sounds like it slides up. Yeah, so you've got like a... So you could slide up here and then kind of... You got to adjust your fingers because then there's a... So there's like a triad here. Please excuse my guitar tuning. I recently had it serviced, but I gave them the wrong pack of strings, so... Not even thinking, yeah. So it's not settling very well. So anyway, so after the E major, you do like a power chord sliding up to 7 on the E string. Then you'd have to jump down, play your triad, major triad. So 9, 8, 7 here, D, G, A, 9, 8, 7. And do that same sort of alternating thing with your pinky here that you did with the... I think that's probably... No, it's definitely not as high up. So we got the... Yeah. Something not right there, but... maybe you could go... So maybe you could, to get that slide in, you could go... Nah, that's a bit of a jump. Let's have a listen again. Do 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 do. Yeah, I think maybe that's probably the best bet. It's a bit of a tricky one, so maybe we can revisit that together in lessons. So we got the... And then up to the power chord. 2 power chord strums. Then jump to your flat finger. Then you got to kind of roll it up so that you get that triad in. So I reckon that's how they're playing it. So even though I'm flattening on the 9, I'm getting the first finger on 7 and 8 in the right place, and sort of doing this roll. So as I need to get that finger off and barred, I roll them onto it. So it's not very nice guitar part. Sounds nice, but it's not very nice to play. So let's listen to the timing of it. Okay. Okay. So we got the E, and then we're going to put our first finger on the low E and slide up to the 7, then play the power chord. So you got... No. So it's kind of like... No, that still isn't right. Let's listen again. Oh, so it's faster. So... Yeah, that tricky bit. Okay, so yeah, so there's the thing. So after we've got the... Yeah, that little trick. It's tough, so maybe practice going like... I guess the finger placement for me, it helps if I bar my first finger as well. And like flatten them as I move between those notes. Let's see what's next anyway. Yep. So there you go. So you got the little weird thing on the E major. Well, it's E major to E sus4. Right, what's the time of that? So got some slides in there. Okay, so you got to go into that chord. So it's power chord. So these two chords are just straight up major bar chords. So we have intro. Power chords. So there, sorry, I stopped talking there because I was concentrating. so we got the with the rock and roll bit after the power chord verse. So you can kind of loosen up the palm mute a bit there, accent the when your pinky goes down, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, oh no, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. Then I'm guessing this next part is the chorus, I think. Oh, sorry, the bit we just played. And then we've got some lead guitar parts. So maybe we can go over the lead guitar parts when we're together next time. But the what was it? Then that might be the part that we just heard. Dun, dugga, dugga, dun. No, that's not right. I think it's something like that anyway. It's me trying to suss out the notes. Something like that anyway. So the notes of those are 8, slide down. be easier to hybrid pick this, but anyway, the notes are slide into 8 on the G, then high E on 8 on the high E. So you hit those both, hit them twice. So 8 on the G, 8 on the high E, and then do it again. But do it quick. But, so I'm going down, up, down, up. You could go down, down, up again on the G, slide down 2 frets, play the high E, play the G, and then you've got 5 on the G and then 4 on the E. Let's see if there's a... No, it's not a better way. That is a fast one. Dun, digga, digga, da. So you could do it with hybrid picking as well. So which means that you pick with your pick on the G, but then you pluck it with your second finger on the high, and then you pick the last 2 chord together. So there you go. Let's have a listen. And this is... I think it's actually on the D, the D and the B. So same notes that we just looked at. So you got slide into 11 on the D, your second finger, then keep that there and put your third finger on 11 on the B. So I'm going pick, second finger pick, so hybrid picking. Then, so D, B, D, B, slide down 2 frets, so to 11. Sorry, that was 13, not 11. So 13 on the D, 13 on the B. Slide down, play. Yeah. And then second finger on 10, first finger on 9 of the B. And pick them together so you play. You can either strike through them with the string if you can mute that G. Or you can hybrid pick them. So again, let's have a look at my picking hand. So we got slide in with a pick on the D, second finger. So you're basically going D, B, slide down 2 frets, and then go to that chord where it's your fingers on 10 and 9. I think that's probably it. Okay, let's see where we can get this. Fast, but fun. Woo. Nice little country lick, really, putting a rock song. So, yeah, anyway, we'll do a bit more lead guitar parts. Hopefully that keeps you going with some of the other 2 parts, like the... And then the... than that tricky bit. So I'll have to practice that as well. So yeah, hopefully that helps keep you going for the next couple of weeks, and I'll see you soon.